What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I'm back with another video, and trust me, it's gonna be epic. Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh man. Let's go. Alright guys, personally this is gonna be very short. I'm simply gonna let y'all hear what Phil Spencer had to say about the console wars, and then I'm gonna talk about the console wars.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony or out-consoling Nintendo. There isn't really a great solution or win for us. And I know that will upset a ton of people, but it's just the truth of the matter is that when you're third place in the console marketplace and the top two players are as strong as they are and have, in certain cases, very discrete focus on doing deals and other things that will that kind of make being Xbox hard for us as a team. That's on us, not on anybody else. Our vision is that everybody who's on console has to feel like they have a great experience and they're a first-class citizen. They've invested a ton in our platform. But we are not in a position, and I see it out there. I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. We lost the worst generation to lose in the Xbox One generation, where everybody built their digital library of games. So when you go and you're building on Xbox, we want our Xbox community to feel awesome. But this idea that if we just focused more on great games on our console, that somehow we're going to win the console race, I think doesn't really lay into the reality of most people. Like 90% of the people every year who walk into a retailer to buy a console are already a member of one of the three ecosystems, and their digital library is there. This is the first generation where the big games that they're playing were games that were available last gen. When you think about Fortnite and Roblox and Minecraft, like the continuity from generation to generation is so strong. I see a lot of pundits out there that kind of want to go back to the time where we all had cartridges and discs and every new generation was a clean slate and you could switch the whole console share. That's just not the world that we are in today. There is no world where Starfield's an 11 out of 10 and people start selling their PS5s. That's not going to happen.
All right, so after that, I really don't think there's a console war. See, he already dropped the flag. He already said he cannot compete. Now, this is different from when you guys heard it being said in an article. This is different from when they said PlayStation has better quality games. This is Phil Spencer saying they cannot compete with PlayStation.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
Guys, there is no more console war. I want everybody to share this video when you're having a conversation about console wars. I don't care if you're an Xbox fan. Just let it go, bro. Leave it alone. Send this video to your other fellow Xbox fans and say, listen, there is no more console wars. We lost, okay?
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
And if you're a Sony fan, just share this video. You don't have to be ignorant about it and rude and mean, but share this video letting them know that there is no more console wars, that we won.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
And why am I saying that? Well, you already heard what he had to say. Honestly, if a company itself, the head, is saying that there's no more console wars,
we're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
Guys, there's no more console wars. See, this generation, PlayStation beat Xbox to the punch. And we're not even at 3 years yet. But remember, he even said last generation, PlayStation beat them.
We lost the worst generation to lose in the Xbox One generation.
So honestly, guys, it's a done deal. See, I told people before the new consoles came out, I said there's no way that Microsoft is going to jump over PlayStation because gaming is a popularity contest. You can't have the most popular console. We're going to stick to console wars. You can't have the most popular console get jumped over by the third place consoles. That's just not how it goes. That's just not logic.
It's just the truth of the matter is that when you're third place in the console marketplace.
And it didn't really matter what Xbox was going to do, because if I was a diehard fan of, let's say, PlayStation, Xbox would have to do something tremendously amazing to make me say, okay, you know what? Going forward, I'm going to be on Team Green. And that's just not how it goes. Honestly, guys, Xbox just isn't as popular as Sony. And that's really what dictated the console wars. So honestly, it's time for you guys to let it go.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
Now, you could have other conversations of the subscription war, right? You could say Xbox is the top subscription. Honestly, I don't really know that much about that anymore, because look at Redfall and look at Halo and look at... All right, I'm not getting into a console war thing. I just wanted to be honest that maybe we could put the rest the console war.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony.
See, honestly, if we put down the console wars, then we could just say, let's just talk about games, right? Because I'm a big component of subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week, daily videos. Subscribe. Don't play the games because you have interest in the platform. I just rather say you might as well play the platform because you have interest in the games. So therefore, we don't have to say Sony versus Microsoft versus Xbox versus PlayStation. You could just say, I like this game versus this game. And then it keep you out of trouble. So now that the console wars are over, I just think, guys, it's time for us to let things go. Like, give it up. Let's just leave these console war stuff alone. It just don't make sense. And that's pretty much where it should be. So guys, I'm the Cowboy King of Entertainment. And this video, of course, it was epic. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. My bad. And now your mama knows.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man.
And now your mama knows.